He saw your light fading from his life, and he's terrified to let go. He did not notice it all at once. That is not how fading works. It does not announce itself, does not arrive with a clear before and after. It just slowly becomes less than it was, until one day you look up and realize the room is darker than you remember it being. That is what happened to him. He looked up one ordinary day, and something was different. Not gone, not yet, just less. And less felt like the beginning of a direction he was not ready to face. Your light had been the thing he organized everything around, not consciously, not in a way he could have articulated while it was happening, just in the quiet, structural way that the most important things work, becoming the reference point, the warmth everything else was measured against, the thing that made ordinary days feel like they contained something worth showing up for. He did not know he was doing it, did not realize how completely he had built his sense of normal around the presence of your light, until it started fading, and the gaps it left behind showed him exactly how much space it had been filling. The days felt different first, a quality missing that he could feel but not name immediately. Like a sound you did not know you were hearing until it stops, and the silence where it was is louder than the sound ever was. Then the evenings, then the quiet moments that used to feel full. One by one, the places your light had lived started showing them their emptiness, and each one was its own small education in how much he had taken for granted. He started paying attention in ways he had not been paying attention before, watching for the light, noticing when it was present and cataloging the warmth of it more deliberately, the way you only truly see something when you understand it might not always be there. But attention arriving this late has a particular kind of sorrow attached to it, because he could see clearly now, could feel the full value of what he was watching, and the watching itself confirmed what he had been afraid to confirm. It was fading, slowly, quietly, away from him. He asked himself honestly why, not the defensive version of why that looks for external reasons, the real version that looks inward first and stays there long enough to find the actual answer. And the actual answer was uncomfortable. He had not been meeting your light with enough of his own, had been receiving its warmth without returning it consistently, had shown up for it when it was easy, and retreated when showing up required something more from him. Light responds to what it receives. He understands that now. It is not a switch that stays on regardless of conditions. It is a living thing. It needs to be met, valued, treated like the rare thing it actually is. And he had been careless with it in the way you are careless with things you assume will simply always be there. The terror set in slowly, the same way the fading did. Not dramatically, not all at once, just a growing understanding that what he was watching had a destination, and the destination was a version of his life that no longer contained your light at all. He cannot hold that image for long, even in his mind, even as just a hypothetical. Something in him refuses to settle into it, pushes back against it immediately, with an urgency that does not respond to reason or calm. Just the raw and honest terror of someone who can see clearly what losing your light would mean, what it would do to the rooms it currently fills, what it would do to the days it currently makes worth living, what it would do to him. He is not ready. That is the most honest thing he knows how to say about where he is. He is not ready to let go, not ready to stand in the full darkness of a life your light has left, not ready to call that survival or growth or moving forward or any of the words people use to make loss sound like something other than what it is. He wants to reach for you, has started and stopped more times than he can count, not because he doesn't know what he wants to say, because what he wants to say is so complete and so undefended that saying it means being fully seen. and being fully seen is the thing that has always frightened him more than any loss ever has. But the math is shifting. The fear of being seen is starting to feel smaller than the fear of watching your light fade completely. And that shift is everything. That is the thing that has never happened before with anything else, the fear of losing you becoming bigger than every other fear he carries. He wants to tell you what your light has meant, not in abstract terms, in the specific and honest way it deserves to be told. That it made him want to be better than he was showing up as, that it showed him a version of ordinary life that felt genuinely worth inhabiting, that it reached parts of him that had been in the dark long enough to forget what warmth felt like. That losing it would not just be losing you, it would be losing the version of himself that only exists in the presence of everything you are. He is terrified to let go, not out of weakness, out of the clearest and most honest understanding he has ever had of what something means to him. And this time, the terror is not driving him away, it's driving him toward you, imperfectly, vulnerably, with all the fear still present and none of it being used as an excuse anymore. He sees your light fading, and he is choosing to reach for it, finally, completely, before the room goes dark. DM to DF message today.